Hello and welcome back. Today on the menu is going to be mac and cheese. And no, not that crap that you get out of a box that says Kraft that looks like neon orange. You shouldn't put that in your body. It's probably radioactive or something with the color it has. So, first of all, we're going to start Paula Deen style with a stick of butter. We're not going to use the whole thing, don't worry. Just about half of it. And the reason we're using this is to make our roux. So we're going to put our front here on about a medium heat.
No mistakes. Are you gonna watch any movie?
No, I just want to watch. I want to watch.
Okay.
And while that's going, we'll get our water back here on boil. If I can turn on the right one. Put a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt. While that butter melts, when it gets melty and bubbly, we will add the flour to start making our roux. So, when your butter gets bubbly like this, and it's kind of simmering, that's when we're going to go ahead and add our flour into the mixture. And start, just, let it clump up like that. That's completely fine. It's not, but we're going to say it is.
She's just rubbing that over her face.
And you're going to turn that down. And start adding your milk. We're going to let our milk break down the flour. And you're just going to keep whisking until there's no lumps.
Whisk it real good.
That's right.
You're gonna regret doing these when we're putting in here.
Just like you did with the gravy from the last one. We just want to make sure that there's no lumps in this. Lumps in the cheese sauce for mac and cheese is not good. Just like lumps in your gravy. Lumps in your taters, a little bit of a lumpy butt, acceptable. Lumps in the mac and cheese, not okay.
Why did you tell me to show you that?
We're just going to keep whisking because I can still see lumps in the cheese sauce here, and that's not a good thing. Add a little bit more milk. Ah, yes, that's much better. I'm seeing no more lumps in here. But we are going to keep whisking that until it thickens up some. And on our back burner here we have our water we're trying to get to a boil so that we can cook our pasta. We're just going to keep whisking this, let it thicken up a little bit.
$55 for flip-flops too much?
$55 for flip-flops, yeah, it's a bit much.
Stop recording me while you're doing it again.
Alright, that's starting to thicken up some, so we're just going to turn the heat off to it. And at this point, we are going to season this roux mixture. So we're going to use some pepper, some salt, a little bit of garlic powder, not much. And to give it a smoky flavor, we're actually going to use a little bit of barbecue spice. And just give all that a good mix in. And now the last technical seasoning ingredient, and this is a pro tip, put you a little bit of mustard in with it because it actually enhances the flavor of the cheese and can make a milder cheese seem like it's sharper. Not much though. Just want a very little bit like that. That's a good amount right there. And mix that in. Give it a good whisk through. And then we are going to add
Did you add that in with the noodles or did you add it in the sauce?
the sauce. We're making a cheese sauce.
I always just mix it in with the noodles once they're cooked and melted. Makes sense.
And we're going to add a full 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. Oh, that's out of frame. There we go. Sharp cheddar.
Hand shredded, right?
Yes, hand shredded sharp cheddar that I put in the bag just this morning actually, just so I could rip that open and show it to folks.
Did you make the cheese yourself?
I did, you know, I spent all night last night culturing the cheese, making it. Not sure if you can hear the cow in the backyard mooing.
No.
We're just going to put this back on the heat very low so that we incorporate this cheese into our sauce and get it all nice and melted. Get the cheese and the mustard and the spices and the milk and the butter and the flour just loving up on one another. Oh, we still wait on the water to boil.
Lydia said she needed to add something to it. Somebody said hot dog. You know, give it a hot dog. Jace turned on music from his phone on the media center yesterday, the day before. No idea how. I know.
No, you can AirPlay it to the other thing too.
He doesn't even know what he did.
Oh, well,
Sorry.
you can.
I'll shut up now.
So we're just going to keep mixing that. I'm going to turn it a little bit higher there, maybe up to a 2. Because we're wanting that cheese to melt.
Sure, it's not comfortable. Oh my God.
And I wish we had smell-o-vision right now so that you could smell how good this cheese sauce smells.
I bet it smells cheesy.
But it smells very cheesy. Just like that joke. Yes. We are going to put bacon in this mac and cheese. Now look, ladies and fellers, you can cheat and use some of that microwave bacon if you want. This is left over from dinner last night. So I'm just going to reheat it and we're going to use that.
That came from our pig.
Yes, the pig that we slaughtered. Yeah. Totally didn't come out of a prepared package. Anything like that.
No.
Alright, this cheese is starting to give way and make a phenomenal cheese sauce. And you'll notice it doesn't have a radioactive orange color like the Kraft box does.
Looks lumpy.
It does look lumpy, but it's getting there. Just give it time.
That bacon's not good.
Don't touch my bacon. Alright, so this cheese is almost melted all the way through here.
I don't get it.
So we're going to turn that heat back off and move it out of the way, and then get our pasta on. Alright, so once your macaroni is cooked, then you want to drain it through a colander, or if you're in the UK, probably call it a sieve. I'm not sure. Anyhow, drain it. You don't need the water. Then,
But don't rinse it.
but do not rinse it. That is correct. Just drain it. Then, we're going to take our bacon here. Don't be talking to me about the box mac and cheese. We're not making
I
that
wasn't talking to you.
that
so be
orange
quiet.
stuff.
You're focused.
We're going to take our bacon here. Just crumble it up in there. We're going to keep a little bit of it back because we're going to use it on the top. We're just going to keep what we have over there. And then we're going to take our wonderful melty cheese sauce and just pour that in over the top. And we'll take our spoon that we had for the macaroni and use it to get the last out of it. Don't want to waste very much of this cheese sauce at
You
all.
didn't want that little scrap piece, did you? From the green.
And then we're going to mix all that in and get to let it all touch one another.
Oh. Sean's gonna hang out.
Just like that. Look how good that looks.
That's delicious.
It does look delicious.
You like mac and cheese, guys?
And I will show you guys when we have it all presented. And here is what it might look like for y'all presented. And so I'm going to give this one to the mac and cheese snob who's off camera and can tell me yay or nay. This is the mac and cheese snob that only likes the cheap boxed mac and cheese.
She likes it from the deli.
Sometimes from the deli, but prefers the cheap boxed mac and cheese.
I mean, it tastes good. It's a weird texture, though.
Weird texture because you're not used to an actual cheese sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, good though. Mmm. Oh, that is good.
Is it weird?
It might just be because I'm hungry,
Can you just bite your lip?
but that tastes pretty amazing. And just so y'all are aware, this is the first time I've made a made from scratch cheese sauce. I've never done this before. So, give it a try and let me know in the comments or on Discord how it turned out for you. Thanks, guys.